Happy New Year, guys. It's Lord Beardo, and I'm bringing you guys a little New Year's Day special in Clash of Clans, and it is just going to be all about that good old loot. It is the new year. Let's start the new year off right with big loot raids. And who out there is getting big loot raids? Because we had Supercell give us that good generosity, allowing everybody to have extra loot stack up inside of their storages. Oh my goodness, we got one gem boost that had happened for a week, and then they gave us a 1 gem camp boost. So everybody, get your big boy armies together, get your donations up, and get out there and snatch up that hard-earned loot. It's chilling in everybody's collectors and in their storages. Oh man, I hope you guys are doing good out there with it. If you're getting these big loot raids, go ahead, throw that thumbs up in the vid, drop that comment down below. We are getting through this raid. My king is down now. I only got a couple days left for him, but this is back what it felt like to have a full army and snatching up all that good loot. With this bonus, that's a milli raid, and that's what this video is all about. Milli raids. Who loves getting a million loot in one raid? Especially up here in the Legends League. It's like, it's almost every other hit you're getting milli raids, but down low, it begins to get a little tricky to find. This is Pac-Man, one of Loot Nation's great co-leaders. He's been around for such a long time, and he's coming in with these new buffed up P.E.K.K.A.s, man. The P.E.K.K.A.s, they no longer get attacked by the Teslas at, I think it's twice, maybe even 4 times. Oh man, they used to rip through the P.E.K.K.A.s. Now the P.E.K.K.A.s roam free. Guys, always use your heal spells when you're using the giants. Keeps them alive extra long, and with the giant raids, you always want to play it slow. Don't drop all your troops down on the outside too quick, or you won't be able to funnel in your kill squad. Your kill squad is that second group that you're going to drop in. You see here, it's his valkyries. His valkyries are his main kill squad. He gets down his blanket troops or his tanking troops first, then he heals up his valkyries in the middle, and then the cleanup crew is gonna be the P.E.K.K.A. because she's so slow, and the queen. And this is gonna be a solid smash by Pac-Man. His bonuses are high as well because he's almost in that Titans League, and he's getting himself that high bonus. Look at this queen. Why does the queen leave the group? If I could ask Supercell for one thing, I would ask for smarter AI. I think we're coming to a day and age in Clash of Clans where the game itself needs to change. I think it's going to happen. I think as people want more from it, it used to just be based around one village that you're attacking, and now that we're in Town Hall 11 and we're getting so many more buildings and so much more stuff, I think we should be spreading our bases out and almost making like a real true village out of our accounts, and then you're attacking into people's villages. I think that would be a really crazy, really cool idea, adding some new buildings to the game, some new function to the game, not just buildings, maybe some kind of trade market would be really cool, and just create more interaction. Being able to do some commerce with the loot that you have would be really fun, and having to go in there and snatch it all up from people. I think that the direction of the game could be really cool. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think the direction of the game can go. But I just think the fighting could be a little bit more dynamic and a little bit smarter. I feel like you should be able to control your characters just a little bit. Maybe just your heroes a little bit through the middle of a raid. I don't know. Even determining what building you want to use your spell on, the raid spell, like with the king. Instead of just tapping the king, you should be able to tap the king and then press a building and he rages to a certain spot. That would be really cool. And that is my rant for Supercell. I feel like it would be really fun to see a little bit more dynamic nature to the game. I think it will happen as time progresses. And guys, watching this raid here, I want you to notice this dragon on the outside. Watch how well this dragon gets destroyed by those bombs. You want to make sure that I thought to myself, man, if I put a baby dragon in that corner, it'll burn through everything all the way up until it gets to that wizard tower. And it got blown up in a second by all those bombs, and that kind of made this raid really tricky for me. I was able to get the job done with my queen, and the base wasn't too high along, so I was able to come in and backdoor with these loons, and it was a fun raid. But at first I was like, oh man, what's happening? But getting back to my thought process with the game, you know, there could just be so much more dynamic nature to the game if you add in another hero and then allow people to decide what heroes they want to go in with. That would be really cool, like capping it off, 2 heroes at Town Hall 10 and lower, 3 heroes at Town Hall 11, maybe a Goblin King. I always thought it'd be really cool to have a big dragon, like one huge dragon that just kind of like slithers through the air, really cool, you know, just as big as one of these big buildings, and you know, have like a Dragon King. I mean, you wouldn't call him the Dragon King, I don't even know what you'd call him, but it would be really cool to have another hero and to decide, is this a loot raid? If it's a Goblin King, it could be a loot raid. It would just be a really cool way of taking this game to the next level. So Supercell, we need some commerce. We need to be able to trade our elixirs with people and make a little banking system inside of the clan. Give us a reason to just sit in the game and have more communal fun other than raiding and waiting for your troops. I don't know how you guys feel about this 1 gem boost. I think the game should always be like this. If you could play Clash Royale as much as you want, you should be able to play Clash of Clans as much as you want and never have to wait for a raid. That isn't my big ideas, but we are just chipping along here. Now, I just redesigned my base, and I have the base build up of me doing it, and it's kind of cool. It took me about a half an hour. I can speed it up. I'm going to play around with it, but I went ahead and used it, and I forgot to move one of my pieces of defense, and I left a tile in the middle. First time it got destroyed, then it worked pretty well for a 1-star, so maybe I'll put some stuff up about the base, trying some new concepts, some new ideas here. Goop is going to go ahead and jump all over this rushed base, but look at the loot on this base, 1 million before the bonus. Oh, there's a perfect freeze spell. Bowlers on the inside. He's got that warden ready to go. Another free spell. He just misses the Inferno Tower, but he had so many bowlers bowling those rocks over the top of the town hall that it broke up the Inferno. He's rushing through the inside of this base. He's still got that warden ability, still got that queen ability. They're kind of getting lost down in the southern portion of the base, and they're going to do their best to get back up there and steal as much loot as possible. Warden ability activated. Queen's moving up to take out some of these point defenses, and they're going to slide right down through this southern portion of the base, making quick work of all of the loot inside of the collectors. And that's a big, huge raid by Goop. He's sitting in Champs 3, and I'm not really sure what the best league is anymore for loot. I used to know that stuff like no problem. I'd bounce up between the leagues, and just recently sitting up in Legends is just the best way for me to be able to make loot. I'm just hitting these max level bases, or people who are, you know, off the game for a little bit, but their bases are so progressed that they're able to hold such a high level, and they're always stacked up with loot. But what is the league that you guys hang out in that has the best loot? I always get asked that question. Where's the best loot? Where's the best loot? And I'm always hearing different answers, which makes me think that it's probably just everywhere inside the game, but there's always been a sweet spot. I'm hoping you guys are finding that New Year's Day loot, and also hoping that you guys had a great Christmas or holiday. We're going to cover all markets here, and everybody's throwing up their milli raids. And this is from one of our strong Town Hall 9s, Rock Bottom. He is a co-leader. If you guys are looking for a good clan, come on over and check out Loot Nation. Or if you have a good clan and you guys organize fun, friendly wars, shoot us a friendly. Could be fun. We have 2 11s and about 5, 6, actually probably between 5 and 8 Town Hall 10s, a plethora of 9s and 8s. So if you guys are a good mid-rank clan, give us a friendly challenge, or a friendly war rather. So Rock Bottom is moving in on this base. It has a milli off the bat, a lot of collector stacking up, but then also inside he's got the storage with a big 1900 on the inside of this base. He's already collected 2700 dark and over 600,000 elixir, and he hasn't even broken a single wall open to get inside. Rock is probably so excited about this. He's queen walking himself through the bottom of this base here. And this is the beauty and the joy of being a Town Hall 9. A Town Hall 9 is so much fun to be able to queen walk, to go and loot. It's just a fun time period of the game. The Town Hall 8 is kind of like, man, I want to just be a little further through. I want to have a queen. I want to get to this spot in the game that's all fun. Now you get to 9 and you can start working on your heroes and progressing. But for all you Town Hall 9s out there, do not rush from Town Hall 9 to Town Hall 10. I tell everybody who comes into my clan, this is our strategy. You do heroes, troops, and walls. You work on all that. You become an 8.5 first, which allows you to do all offense, camps, lab, spells, all your offense. I mean literally everything before you start working on your Town Hall 9 defenses. Now when you first become a Town Hall 9, you definitely want to make sure that you put your new storage up and your new buildings up. You want to get everything to the equivalent of a Town Hall 8, but don't do any defenses into Town Hall 9. Some people, they go ahead and they put their expos up. Other people don't put their expos up. When I was at Town Hall 9, there was no concept of a 0.5. It was a little earlier in the game before they broke everything down completely. My suggestion is put your expos up, maybe not max them out to black, but maybe make them till a level 2 and then keep all your defenses at a Town Hall 8 while you're working on your camps and your spells, and have fun with it, man. Work on your walls. There's nothing more impressive than when you see a Town Hall 9 who's got the max level walls and heroes for themselves, and it just sets you up for any Town Hall 10 idea that you have of the game. You really want to make sure that you are thinking clearly when it comes to moving up in bases and town halls. Consult me, Lord Beardo. I will show you the ways of growing your base and get into the Town Hall 11 as a strong player. Now Goop is coming into this base from the far right side. It worked out so perfectly that this guy's base was wide open because of these pumpkins. I respect it, man. I respect keeping the pumpkins alive, but this one did not help you out. All the bowlers get into the middle. All the Warden ability saves all those bowlers, rages them up. Look at those balls just bouncing right off the Town Hall, right into the Inferno. That guy probably wants to change the spot of that Inferno after this raid. And he is dead in the water. He's got his king raging in the south. He's got his queen and his Warden up north. The whole middle's basically destroyed. And one really fun thing that I've been noticing on these higher ranked raids in Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11, guys, is that when bases, now everybody's putting their expos to sky, and that just makes the bowler raid that much better. People are spreading out their bases so that they're Lava Hounds get really far in front of their loons, and then they are able to separate the loon army from the Lava Hound army, and you can pick off and stop people from doing air raids, because air raid is like the hottest thing going right now. But because of the adjustment to that, I feel like the golems, they're level 6, the new witches, the new P.E.K.K.A.s, there is a ground and pound storm brewing up, old school Clash of Clans style. Get ready for some throwback, because I really feel like these old ground and pound armies are about to emerge again, and that's the best part about this game, is it's constantly changing. I've been having so much fun with the loon raid the first couple days, and then all of a sudden everybody had their expos pointed up in the air, and now it's been more of a challenge to get the 50% with it than it was initially. Initially it was like you by accidentally get 100% sometimes. I even get 100% when my king was down with just a queen and a warden. So it's definitely really fun using those air raids, but I think the ground and pound are gonna make a comeback now that all the defenses are switched to air, and the radius of when they can start shooting and taking the DPS down. Oh man, it's so interesting, this game, the way it works and the difference between the air and the ground game. Guys, hope you had a great time hanging out today, and hope your new year is better than your past year. Much love. Beardo out.